What I'll tell the farmers back home is what I have been telling them since the trade deal was reintroduced and put back on the table. So bear in mind, this has been ongoing for nearly 2 decades at this point. For me, it's very clear you can't take from Peter and pay Paul. And while it's beneficial to some of our sectors in the agri, as well as pharmaceutical, as well as medtech and different services, while it's beneficial to some, if you look at our suckler or our poultry sector, particularly this week with our poultry being impacted as it has been with disease, we cannot have trade deals that ultimately eliminate or bring us, in my eyes, the direction of the beet and the sugars factories that we had in Ireland generations ago. So for me, it's about continuing that lobbying, making sure Irish voices are heard, particularly those in the West and the Northwest who deal predominantly with suckler farmers and our suckler farmers, that their voice is heard in agriculture, in regional development, as with many of the individuals Agriland team met in the last couple of days, as well as working at a national front, because it's not just Parliament that has this say. It is our Minister for Agriculture, our Minister for Trade, and of course our two leaders in both Micheál Martin as Taoiseach and Simon Harris as Taoiseach, and then working with other like-minded MEPs who feel the same. Now, I have to be very, very clear, because I can say one thing and then do another. That's not why Irish farmers sent me here 6 years ago for my second term in this round. We rely heavily on large member states because it's a proportional need for that population. And right now, the scales are being tipped that Mercosur will pass. But what we do now, between now and then, is, as I said, continue to lobby, make sure the safeguards are in place. But I argue quite a lot with, if we have a couple of billion in a pot for the crisis reserve so people can tap into should their markets and their sectors really feel the impact. I mean, we already know suckler is going to feel that impact. So it's not good enough that we give one in order to benefit the other.